Welcome to News Nine's Deccan Vahini. I'm Prajwal D'Souza. A fluffy buns, goli baje, delicious seafood, serene environment, and of course, beaches. When someone talks to you about coastal Karnataka, I'm sure at least one of these things come to your mind. But apart from being a heaven for those who love nature, good food, the region also has a rich history and vast cultural heritage. Did you know that 20 years before the 1857 First War of Independence, there was an armed rebellion in coastal Karnataka called the Amarsulya Uprising? Now, this is just one fraction of the rich history that the region boasts. But there are many cultural and spiritual practices like Devakola, Yakshagana, which are unique to the region. Now, wondering why I'm speaking about coastal Karnataka today? It is because a group of young Tuluas from the region have set up an online portal called Tulupedia, where you can get any information you want to know about coastal Karnataka and its rich history and cultural heritage. I'm joined today by Mahi Mulki, who is one of the 11 people who started Tulupedia. Mahi, News 9 Deccan Vahinaga Ireg Swagata. Thank you for joining us on News 9's Deccan Vahini. Now, before we get to what Tulupedia is, can you tell us something about yourself? Your Dada Maltondullara, your team at Jana Uller. What do you guys do?
Okay, Prajwal. First of all, thank you for great introduction. And my actual name is Mahesh, and
Hmm.
in surrounding circles I'm known as Mahi Mulki because Mulki is my hometown. And about Tulupedia and my team, so it is. There is no practically a team. It is a bunch of students and some professionals who
Hmm.
work together to make something to the Tulu, basically. So,
Hmm.
what we thought earlier that we wanted to do something for Tulu. So, then we had no idea what to do. So that was the first thing. So it could be activism part of view or doing some functions, programs, or anything. But later we got to know that Tulu basically lacks documentation. See,
Hmm.
if I want to search something on internet, like what is the history of Tulunad, or if I want to know the history of Tulu, I don't get any resources. Or even if I get, it is like not present in a single point where everything is
Correct.
available. So
Hmm.
what we thought that we should have one website where we give information of Tulu, Tulunad, its region, its speciality basically, everything
Hmm.
in a single place. So that is
Hmm.
how the Tulupedia was born. So earlier we had no idea what to do basically. So
Hmm.
what we thought. Uh, we will consult some people who create website and then we will make sure that we will develop some sort of website where everything will be available, but that was not again possible because there were no professionals surrounding us. Then some students like a guy named Akshay, he is just a 10th standard student. He
Hmm.
took initiative and he developed this website. So a 16-year-old boy who developed, and again there were one more student called Mithun who was doing
Hmm.
diploma. Those two students developed, and my and other people, we were basically the data collectors. And then again, as I said, if I want to search something about Tulu or Tulunadu, most of these informations are available either in Kannada or in Tulu. So
Hmm.
actually, the information which, if someone else who doesn't know these languages, if he wants to learn something about these regions, then no information is available. So we wanted to make this website in Tulu, sorry, in English.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that is how the bunch of people named there is a Blenson, Nishchit, and then Sushan, Abhishek, then Nihal, Rohit, Ganesh, Payoj. So 4 5 even Konkani guys joined us.
Hmm.
So and then see 50% of the people who is part of Tulupedia are not basically the actual Tuluas. Tuluas, when I say their mother tongue is Tulu. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but their interest and their enthusiasm is what drives us. So today we have a beta version of this website where not all informations are available, but we try to consolidate as much as possible. So ultimately there will be a final release where everything is available. That will happen soon in 1 or 2 months. Since students are having exams and all are busy, so
Hmm.
it is taking little time to translate these informations and then put it in a website. So it started as a kind of activity or a fun activity, and now we never knew that it will be a success. Why I say success? In 2 days, we got around 10,000 people visiting our website in just 2 days. So people are curious to know what exactly this is.
So now, you were telling me earlier that you're from Mangalore area. Kudlade puttadena, Kudlade where you born and brought up in Mangalore only.
ಅಂದಂದು ಯಾನ್ ಪುಟ್ಟದಿನಿ ಕುಡ್ಲಾಡು and ಕಲ್ದಿನ್ ಪೂರ ಕುಡ್ಲಾಡು. So born and brought up with ಉಪ್ಪುನ್ಲ ಕುಡ್ಲಾಡು. So ultimately it is even ಏರ್ ಪೂರ ಈ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದುಲ್ಲಾರು ಅಕುಲ್ ಮಾತೆರ್ಲ
Hmm.
ಕುಡ್ಲ ಉಡುಪಿ ಕಾರ್ಕಳ ಈ ರೀಜನ್ ಸುಳ್ಯ ಸೊ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ತುಳುನಾಡು ರೀಜನ್ ಪಂಡೆಂಚಿನಂಡು ಅಲ್ಪ ಉಪ್ಪುನಕುಲು ಎಪ್ಪುನು.
Hmm. So ite ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂಜಿ ಹೊಸ project ಬಂದಾಗ when there's a new project, people wonder what is unique about the project. So ite nikla Tulupedia and start mantondulere. Uh,
ಹ್ಮ್.
what is unique about this? Is it going to be another Wikipedia? Panda Wikipedia lekkane undetla information ippunda, or is it going to be more interactive? Bete enchina elements pura. What are you trying to incorporate in this website?
Okay, the Wikipedia the strategy different. Wikipedia ಇಂಚಿನ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಪಣ್ಣಾಗ ಈರ್ಲ ಬತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. It's like even
Hmm.
if
Hmm.
authentic information ಇತ್ತುಂಡಲ್ಲ, if you want to
Hmm.
add some of your points, you can go and alter those information. But
Hmm.
one more purpose, engul daik Tulupedia malta panda. Basically, even in Wikipedia, if you go and search Tulu related things, a lot of misinformation ಇತ್ತುಂಡು. ಎಂಕಲ್ನ ಟೀಮ್ ದೊಕ್ಕುಲು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಾದ ಮಲ್ತೇರು ಅಲ್ಪ ಬೋದು ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪರೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಲ್ತೇರು ಬಟ್ ಎಂಕುಲು
Hmm.
ಎಂಚಿನ ಪೂರ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದಿತ್ತ ಅವು ಕೂಡ ರಿವರ್ಟ್ ಆವಂತು. ಸೊ
Hmm.
ಅವಲ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಸೊ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ದಾದ ಪಂದ್ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಒಂಜವ್ವೆ ಏನ್ ಪನ್ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇರೆಗ್ ದಾದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡು ತುಳುನಾಡದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಳು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ತುಳು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ತುಳುನಾಡಿನ ಊಪುರ ಭಾಷೆಲುಂಡು ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಕೊರಗ ಆರ್ ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡಯಲೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸೊ
Hmm.
ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ದಾದಂಡು ಅವು ಪೂರ ತಿಕ್ಕುಂಡು ಅವು ನಮಕ್ ಬೇತೆ ಒಲ್ಲ ತಿಕ್ಕುಜಿ. ನಾಟ್
Hmm.
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಸುರೂಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊರ್ನಾಗ ಪಂಡರ್ ತುಳುನಾಡು ಬೇತೆ ಬೇತೆ ರೀತಿದ ದೈವಾರಾಧನೆ ಆವಡ್ ಇಜಿಂಡ
Correct.
ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನ
Correct.
ಆವಡ್ ನಲಿಕೆಲು ಇತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಚೆನ್ನು ನಲಿಕೆ ಪಂದ್ ಪನ್ಪೇರು ಅವು ಒಂಜಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫೋಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅವು ದಾದನ್
Hmm.
ಜನಕುಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಜ್ಜಿ. ಕಂಗೀಲ್ ಪನ್ಪಿನ ಒಂಜಿ ಫೋಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಉಂಡು ಅವು ದಾದನ್ ಜನಕುಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಜ್ಜಿ. ಇವನ್ ಪಿಲಿ
Hmm.
ನಲಿಕೆ ಕಿಲಿವೇಷ ಸೊ ಐತ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪೂರ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಗೇನ್ ಕುಡೊಂಜಿ ದಾದ ಪಂಡಿತ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ತುಳುನಾಡು ದುಂಬೂರ್ ದಿಂಚಿ ಅವೊಂಜಿ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂಡು ಬೇತೆ ಬೇತೆ ಮೂಲಿಕೆನ್ ಪೂರ ಗೆತ್ತೊಂದು ಐಟ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಪೂರ ಮಲ್ಪುನ ಐತ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇವನ್ ಕ್ಯುಸೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಪೂರಿ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಉಂಡು ದೆನ್ ನೀರ್ ದೋಸೆ ಉಂಡು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಪತ್ರೋಡೆ ಇಂಚಿನ ಪೂರ ಮಾತ ಟೈಪ್ ದ ಕ್ಯುಸೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ
Hmm.
ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಒಂಜಿ ತುಳುತ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎನ್ಸೈಕ್ಲೋಪೀಡಿಯಾ ಪಂದ್ ಪನೊಲಿ ತುಳುಪೀಡಿಯಾ ಪಂದ. ಸೊ
Okay.
ಒಂದು ಎಂಕುಲ್ ಎಗೈನ್ ದಾದ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಲ್ದ ಪಂಡ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಡ್ ಕೆಲವು ಇ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಪೂರ ನಮಕ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಉಪ್ಪುನ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಬಟ್ ಎಂಕುಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲ ಎಂಚಿನ ಪೂರ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಉಂಡು ಅವೆನ್ ಪೂರ ಇ ಬುಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟೆಡ್ ಪಾಡ್ಗ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಪಂಡ ಇತ್ತೆ ಈರ್ನ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಉಂಡು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ತುಳು ಆರ್ ತುಳುನಾಡ್
Hmm.
ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಉಂಡು even if it is in any language enkulo aven translate malta english ge paadwa enkala english de board undijji. So even if it
Hmm.
is in Tulu English Tulu Kannada Hindi voit ittundala aven send maltunda irna with author na pudar irna ne paadde enkulo
Hmm.
aven english translate maltadu paadwa panda enkala main
Hmm.
purpose panda mata information english ittunda edde ande. So
Okay.
avu
So your basic purpose here is to create, let's say, an encyclopedia of Tulunadu, as you said. Now, the question is, how do you verify information? What is the process you follow? And can anyone contribute to the website? And even after contribution, how do you fact check?
ಹಾ ಹಾ that ಅವಂಜಿ main ಒಂದು ಇನ್ನ thing what we needed. So it encha ಒಂದು confirm malpun information whatever is coming to us how genuine unda authentic unda and ಒಂಜಿ ದಾದ ಪಂಡ ಎಂಕುಲ್ಲು ಇತ್ತೆ ಏರ ಒಂಜಿ ಬರೆಯರ್. ಸೊ ಬರೆಯರ್ ಪಂಡ
Mahesh,
ಐಕುಲು.
if you could also speak a little in English along with Tulu, it'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, sure. See, if someone writes some piece of information about these regions, there will
Hmm.
be again some authentic authors. For example, for histories, we refer to three authors like Guru Raj Bhatt is there, and then Ganapati Rao Aigal is there. These two are the very prominent people who wrote even theses on history of Tulunad. So when
Hmm.
someone gives us some information about history, then we will cross refer. So it
Hmm.
could be again a new invention also, because whatever history written some 50 years ago may not be true now. So
Correct.
inventions will happen. So Anchapunaga, what basically we do, there are certain set of people also, like with a cultural related errand we try to
Hmm.
validate with some folk persons like very well known ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ ಉಲ್ಲೇರು ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ ಉಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಕಲ್ಡ ಪೂರ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡೇಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪರ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಲ್ಪುವ ಬೊಕ್ಕ
Hmm.
ಕೆಲವು ನಮಕ್ ತೂನಗನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಪುಂಡು ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜೆನ್ಯೂನ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಮಿಸ್ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬಂದು ಸೊ
Hmm.
ಐನ ಎಂಕುಲು ಜೆನ್ಯೂನಿಟಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಲ್ಪರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ
Hmm.
I think ultimately, if you find or anyone if they find that this piece of information is not proper, they can
Hmm.
write to us definitely. Then again, we will fact check those informations and then we will update it if it is not authentic.
Hmm. Now, I was recently writing for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. ಯಾನೊಂಜಿ article ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೆ. It's
Mm-hmm.
on what I was telling in the introduction on this Amar
Mm-hmm.
Surya uprising. So before
Correct.
1857 War of Independence, how people in coastal Karnataka had rebelled against the British. Now, while I was doing research, I was having a lot of difficulty. All the content must to call up a lot of people, lot of
Correct.
historians. So just a simple search on the internet, ಇದು ತುಳುನಾಡದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಡು on its culture, on its heritage, there's not much information available. So when you guys put up articles without any basis, how does your research process go? Dikkalincha research manpor, how do you verify it? What do you guys do when you write any in-house articles?
Yes, whatever you said it is correct, because for us also it was very difficult. See,
Hmm.
I would say the 50% of the content whatever we have is the translations. So
Hmm.
basically, someone has written something in Kannada or Tulu, we
Okay.
translated it and wrote it down with the
Hmm.
copyright whatever was there, and
Hmm.
50% is actually written by few are written by me and few are written by some other authors surrounding these things. So that is what reference was the main thing. Apart from that, we had no other sources. Main purpose of having Tulupedia was also that only, because we lack sources when it comes to actual history of this land. So we
Correct, correct,
study everything like what happened in Gujarat or what happened in Madhya Pradesh, but we don't
correct,
know what happened in our neighborhood. So we
correct.
wanted something which gives these informations. So ಆಯ್ನ ತೆಂಕುಲ್ದಾದ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲ ಪಂಡ for every information there is some reference
Hmm.
quoted as
Hmm.
itte inkalige current whatever references we have is basically books. So the
Hmm.
books or the theses, see, even in Mangalore University, so many PhDs have been done on these topics. So we
Correct.
refer to those theses also. So they have Shodha Ganga website where they give actual theses. So we refer to those theses, and also we refer to the bunch of books, and then we speak to different folks. So that is how we validate. I don't say that it may be the 100% accurate, but we
Hmm.
will make sure that before uploading anything there is at least 90% accurate informations are available, as you said. So yeah, see, I wanted to write some article about literatures like ancient literature of Tulu. So
Hmm.
there was no one source, so I had to go through so many books and so many sources. So ultimately somewhere I compiled it uh, as a single article. So that is the
Hmm.
process we follow. That is
Hmm.
what we do in Tulupedia actually.
Okay. Now, apart from culture, history, one thing that connects people everywhere is the food. No? I grew up in Kukke Subramania, then I moved out. Whenever I go back home, I can't wait to get my hands on bun sourdough, goli bhaja avadu. So talking a little about the cuisine, it the website Mangalore cuisine ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು cuisine of coastal Karnataka. What is the content that you guys provide on cuisine of coastal Karnataka on the website?
See, currently website only few sections in Matra we made it available. The
Hmm.
sections related to cuisine and this medicine and sections related to the culture, they are not yet released. So cuisine
Hmm.
de Tata Maltondulla Panda, I mean, what is the future plan or in a final release it, what will be there Panda. For
Hmm.
example, Goli Bhaja. If you consider Goli Bhaja, we will put the image and what it is, I mean, how it is famous and all other information. And actually,
Hmm.
our cuisine in Incha Malpunundla Padva Ingul. For
All
example,
right.
if
Hmm.
we want to prepare it, so we will do that also. And also, one more thing, what we are trying to do is we are trying to incorporate some YouTube links also. So,
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
it will be visible in our website itself, even though it is a YouTube links. You can click and see those videos. So we are trying few content creators. Like if I want to write some how to do some Mangalorean style kori sukka, so then
Hmm.
writing and I mean reading something and doing may not be as much appealing as watching some video and doing, right.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that is what is also a plan. So when we say cuisine, we include all like seafood, vegetarian, non-vegetarian. It is kind of, I think that will be the most visited place soon in our website. Apart from,
Correct.
yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah, I know many people who love Mangalorean food, be it the Catholic food or any the vast cuisine. That's the one specialty of Mangalore, no, don't you think so? The different people have different sorts of cooking. There's pork meat is cooked differently, be it how Hindus cook it than how Christians cook it in Mangalore. There are different styles. Yeah. Now coming to the website, what is your plan going forward? Are you guys doing it like a business, or is it a passion project?
Yeah, it is no business for us. Like as I said, it is a bunch of kids who are part of this and some professionals. To be frankly to say, out of these 12, 13 people, only two are actually working. One of them is me,
Hmm.
and we don't have any plan to monetize these things. So our intention was purely passion based. So it will continue, and we are going to add a few more. Contents to this when and all available, but we
Hmm.
don't have any intention of making this as a business or something. But currently this is the plan, because we
Okay.
wanted to do something for our region and provide something for people who are interested to know our region.
Correct. Great. It's still in the beta stage, right? So when are you planning to go live? In a couple of months?
No, may not be couple of month. Enkul actually the plan Mantondula Panda. Maybe during Navratri we will
Hmm.
release the complete version, or Navratri. If it is not Navratri, maybe during Deepavali time. So somewhere we wanted to make actual one function, like
Hmm.
kind of stage function instead of online thing, where we
Hmm.
wanted to show some videos, and we are also making some documentaries, some small documentaries about some regions or some, as you said, cuisines or all these things. So
Hmm.
we wanted to make one formal function, and since this was been there, I mean the development was happening since a year actually. So
Hmm.
we wanted to release one version to know how people will respond to this. So we released it, but ultimately in 1.5 month we will release a final version.
And this is what I wanted to ask also. How has been the response? What are people saying? Are they excited about the project? What are they excited about? Excited about?
Yeah, people are really, I mean, encouraging, because even themes, website, the theme and all, they really liked it. And I think, even though there are some 5,000, 10,000 visitors, not everyone might have read everything, but whoever read, Akulpura Edde opinion banter, and then some people say like include this, include those things, and some people even agreed to send their contents to us. So it is going really well. Like every day we will have some at least 10 mails to us saying that okay, net onchur tappatno in sari malpule, or here is the thing which you can include or which you can improve. So add few more photos. So many suggestions and so many things. It looks like people are really interested, and it went suddenly. It went viral. I don't know. We planned of sending it to some 2 3 groups saying that we have a
Hmm.
website, and it went till I think many MLAs have tweeted of our region have tweeted about this, and even now you are contacting. So it is kind
Yeah.
of overwhelming response to us. So we never thought of such kind of response.
Yeah, even I was excited when I saw the name, Tulupedia. I just wanted to know what it is about. Then I checked out your website. It is actually very well made. It doesn't look
Mm.
like a typical Wikipedia portal where you just have bombarded with texts. It's nice that you have made it a little interactive and you've added images. Well, thank you, Mahesh, for joining us on Deccan Vayani. It was a pleasure talking to you. Mast ಸಂತೋಷ ಅಂದಿರಡ ಪಾತ್ರ. I wish you all the best for the project. Wish you all the success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prajwal. It was really pleasant talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.